Welcome back. You're watching Business Lunch, and there's an all-round recovery in the market across all the indices, 0.2 to 0.3% up on all of them, especially in the mid-cap universe, and that's also improving the strength of the market. Moving on to an important story then, bond market sentiment has been boosted by speculation over India's inclusion in global bond indices. Latha is right here with all the insights on this development. Latha, what is it about, and is there any truth to it?
Well, at the moment, it's a chatter in the bond markets that India is likely to get included in the bond indexes. And this chatter normally surfaces in September, October. The review is done in October. And for that, the bond indexes send out notices to their investors in August. And what the chatter says is that most of the investors, like they did last year, have opted for India's inclusion. And this inclusion has been expected because Russia and China have both become, uninteresting countries. Russia is absolutely beyond the pale. So the EM bond index has shrunk, and therefore there is a lot of voices for inclusion of India. First, to what's happening in the bond market, there was every reason why bond yields should rise today because crude has jumped almost to $95 and the US bond index's yield has gone up to 4.31, I mean the 10-year, because of inflation coming in and retail sales coming in a little stronger than expected. But Indian bond yields have actually fallen 4-5 points because this big buyer is expected if there is inclusion of Indian bonds in the global indexes. It's just a chatter at this point in time. The demand from the bond index guys is that India should go through Euroclear for the bond clearance, or it should not have extra taxes when foreigners buy. India has refused to relent on taxes, but nevertheless, the desire remains that India may get included, and that's what's firing up bond prices today.
All right, important one to note there, and we'll see how this really develops. Thanks so much, Latha, for putting insight into that particular speculation in the bond market. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of Business Lunch. Keep it with CNBC-TV18.